Hey YouTube, I'm going to talk about the meta and how I feel about it right now for this video, and I'm going to discuss the top two decks in it. So far, for the top two decks, I think they are Lightning and Fire, specifically Mill. So I'm going to go over the top three cards for each of those decks that I think make those decks better than the rest of the decks out there. So we'll start with Mill. First up, it's the main card of the deck, World of Fire, the card you play 3 searches for to get out and just start getting coins on and start milling. What I like about this card is that, it has an effect right away, unlike some of the other world cards. Sometimes what's annoying about this card is if you know your opponent isn't playing Hina, or if you aren't playing Hina against a mill deck, they can just start setting up ombus and growing cards so that they can get up to the 6 coins and then just mill half without having to worry about getting Hina'd or without any retaliation for it. And then this card, the second card, is one that combos with World of Fire very well, is Pakun. So Pakun basically makes World of Fire a mill 3 every turn, or a mill half plus like 1 to 3, 4 cards, which, and off of every other mill effect. So like if you have Kiba Childhood out, you just mill like 5 to 7 cards a turn with Pakun, and he just puts mill over the top in my opinion. And then the third card, the somewhat power card for mill in my opinion, is Obito. Mill 5 comboed with the other 2 cards is about a mill 9 in 1 turn without any other effects besides these 3 cards, which are all 3-ofs in the deck, and Pakun has 3 to 5, 6 tutors for. You have Make Out Paradise, Make Out Tactics. World of Fire has 3 of the copies of itself and 3 Toby to search for it, and then you can search Obito with Make Out Tactics or Brotherhood if you play it. And then you mill 5 with him by playing his second cost, and you even have options to do his second effect if you run multiple other Obitos or Garl Childhoods to bounce Tailed Beast Narutos or Keto State 1s or Danzos, and that's a really good option to have. And then on turn 4, you can reinforce him into Danzo, and then play another one, so that's 10 cards in 2 turns, comboed with Pakun and World of Fire. Ends up, if you hit that, you usually end up winning the game on turn 4 or 5. And these are the 3 cards that I just think are really good for that archetype, that put it over the top. And then the next archetype is Lightning, and it's these 2 cards plus Infinite Embrace. And I'll start with Infinite Embrace with Kushina at a 3-of in most decks. It's really easy to get 3 early game chakra to be able to use Infinite Embrace, and it's almost everything's dual element. It's not hard to hit a wind or a water. And Kushina and then a growth Kushina, that can be as easy as turn 1. You have access to, you can remove their Pakun, which is quite annoying because it's not a free drop like their Ambu, and it's just easy access to any kind of removal, remove any threat. And then the next one is 4th. I think this is their best card that they have, because stuff like Kiba Wild Fang can't protect against it, when usually they're sitting there with like Kiba Wild Fang and Will of the Youth, and they just think that they're never going to get hit by anything. But then 4th comes out, Ovi's a team, Ovi's Kiba, and then you can start playing cards like Lariat. And then with other cards like Lariat, Iruka, all cards at plus in Lightning, Anka's Memory gets you the +1, makes 4th just easy to get back and be able to use them again, and then be able to swing 3 teams, knowing that they have one big team. Whichever one they block, you can drop the 4th into it. It's really, really annoying and really strong. And if they have Kiva out, even that's even better for you, because then they can't have a response like a Great Dragon Flame or something. So that's why I think 4th is extremely powerful for Lightning and puts it better than any other deck, because no other deck has an effect like that. And then I think Lariat's really good because it gets around Will of the Youth, which I think should be main decked in mill decks, because they need to keep their field presence so they can win via mill, and because it evens out basically. Like you're paying 3 chakra and a card in hand, the Jutsu, and then you get a draw 2 and injure, and then if you have Killer B or A out, mainly Killer B since A sucks, you just get a like wipe a whole team basically. So that's why I think Lariat's really good. It just gets around a lot of things, and people aren't expecting it to be able to, like, if they have Will of Youth out, they're not expecting you to kill a ninja, injure a ninja, draw two, and that's just overwhelming for most decks. It's one of the Infinite Embrace is like the best removal, but this is like the second best because, in my opinion, because like no other Jutsu has this kind of an effect. It's easy access. It's either an injure and draw two, or a kill, injure, and draw two, which is really good. So I'm gonna actually start uploading a couple more videos. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a side deck video up before the New York Shonen Jump, just so my opinion on the best side deck cards this format, and I will have a trade binder video up probably after Saturday or something. But right now I am looking for one more fourth, Infinite Embraces, and more Lariats, and one Rasen Shuriken. So if anyone has those, PM me and I'll put up my videos soon so you can see that and see what you want for them. Alright, thanks for watching.